Hey crew, I hope you're having a fantastic day. We have the best Warlock build to go over today, and man is this build just broken in this current season of Season of the Lost. As you can see in the video right now, we just have infinite abilities in this 1350 Master Nightfall, so the only thing more difficult than this is a Grandmaster. I think at one point we got up to 16 Stasis turrets out at once, and they last for 30 seconds each. So we're throwing one out every 2 seconds, which is absolutely busted. In a second here, I'm going to show you just myself playing solo in Sorrow's Harbor on the moon, and just watch how good this build is. I always have multiple turrets up, and we're just literally stasising and freezing everything that comes our way, and it's so satisfying to see that many enemies just disappeared to the shattering of frozen enemies and crystals. And we don't even pop our super in any of this gameplay. Like, we're not even using our super. And our super also creates wells for us with one of the mods, so just keep that in mind that we never even use our super here. If you guys do enjoy this video or found it helpful, then please hit that subscribe button for me and become part of the crew here with us. Also, if you could leave a like on the video, that is really much appreciated. There are links to my Twitch channel and our Discord right at the top of the description down below, so if you want to hang out with us, then make sure to hit those. Alright, let's go over exactly what you need to make this build happen. And make sure to pay attention to all the different mods that we use, because we use different ones when we are just running solo and doing trivial content or easier content. But then we change out some of those mods when we're doing nightfalls like the 1350 Lake of Shadow that you've seen in the gameplay. Okay, so let's go over the Shadebinder Warlock subclass, because if you're not running the right aspects and fragments, then this build definitely will not work like it's intended to. So make sure to run the correct ones. The aspect that we're running is Ice Flare Bolts. This allows us to have 2 fragment slots. Shattering a frozen target spawns seekers that track and freeze other nearby targets. And the second aspect we're running is Bleak Watcher. Press and hold the grenade button to convert your grenade into a stasis turret that fires slowing projectiles at nearby targets. This also allows us to have 2 fragment slots, and of course this is the stasis turrets that you see everywhere. As far as the fragments go, the first one is Whisper of Shards. Shattering a stasis crystal temporarily boosts your grenade recharge rate. Shattering additional stasis crystals increases the duration of this benefit. We also get a +10 resilience. We're running Whisper of Torment. You gain grenade energy each time you take damage from targets. This one might be a little overkill, but we have it in here anyways. We also have Whisper of Durance. Slow from your abilities lasts longer. For those abilities that linger, their duration will also increase. This actually makes our Bleak Watcher turrets be able to last 30 seconds instead of, I believe it's either 20 or 25. And then we have Whisper of Fissures as the last one. Increase the damage and size of the burst of stasis when you destroy a stasis crystal or defeat a frozen target. Now normally you don't run Whisper of Fissures and Whisper of Shards on a Warlock because there wasn't that much shattering going on. You never were able to shatter crystals before. But not anymore because of this bad boy right here, Peace Bond. It comes with the perk Headstone. You can get it on this or Vulpecula, the hand cannon. And Precision Final Blow spawn a stasis crystal at the victim's location. So finally on the Shadebinder, which, you know, look at my Shadebinder. Does that guy not look amazing? Yeah, he looks pretty cool, huh? We finally have a way to create stasis crystals on a Shadebinder Warlock, which is how we're basically breaking the game right now. Next, we're rocking Verity's Brow. They changed this up, the exotic perk. Weapon Final Blows with a damage type matching your subclass energy grants death throws. We're running Stasis. That's what gives us our death throws. That's what gives us some really insane grenade regen when we're running anything solo, because we're stacking that ×5, right? And then on top of that, we're adding the recharge rate from Whisper of Shards when we shatter crystals. Both have a 10-second countdown timer, so a long time that you're regenning super fast. We're also rocking 92 Discipline. We do have 90 Recovery as well, and 70 Intellect, so we have a really good build going on. But you just really want to get that Discipline up as high as possible. On our gloves here, we're rocking double grenade kickstart. That means every time that we throw a grenade and expend the energy, we gain grenade energy back. This gives you about 30 to 40%. So really good mod, and we double stack it. Chest piece, not much except elemental ordnance. Boots here, same thing, just scavs. We also have Fauna Might. Picking up an elemental well that matches your subclass energy type grants a temporary bonus to weapon damage of the same elemental type. so we can get our 10-second damage boost for Peace Bond. And the reason we're doing that is because we have elemental armaments on here, weapon takedowns with a damage type that match your subclass element, have an escalating chance to spawn an elemental well. So we get that well, we get the bonus damage from Font of Might on our Peace Bond because it's Stasis and we're rocking a Stasis subclass. On our Bond here, we're rocking Bomber, reduce grenade cooldown when using your class ability. That's why you see me throw out a grenade and then drop a rift, because we're basically getting over half our grenade just from throwing the grenade with grenade kickstart and then dropping the rift and getting the bomber effect. We're also running a particle deconstruction. Of course, you guys all know what that does with fusion rifles and linear fusion rifles. It just makes null composure, 1000 voices, whatever you want to be running, a beast. So I highly recommend you guys be running anything fusion rifle related or linear fusion rifle. Now, there are a few changes you make if you're running harder content, like when we were doing that 1350 there that you saw. On the gloves, you just take out one grenade kickstarter and you slot in unstoppable fusion. So there's your unstoppable. On your Bond, you can run resonant siphon, right? If you're in a group with people, resonant siphon, gain stasis ability energy whenever you or a member of your fire team stuns a champion. So that's what's giving us a lot of ability regeneration on our grenade and our melee. That's how we can just keep chaining it on those champions like that. That's how we can create so many stasis turrets when it comes to anything to do with harder content and champions. But then also what you want to run is only one person in your fire team needs to be running particle deconstruction, because this works for everybody in the fire team. So one 1000 voices shot, right? One 1k shot will proc your 5 times particle deconstruction. So only one person needs to run this. The other two run thermoclastic strike. Thermoclastic strike, solar and stasis melees disrupt combatants. So that's how we're stunning our overloads, is our stasis melee is stunning them. And then the second part of this reads, strong against overload champions, refresh your melee ability whenever you or a member of your fire team stuns an overload champion. This is absolutely broken with overload champions. That means you can literally always have a powered melee up. On our Shadebinder, it's Penumbral Blast. I have a Stasis Hunter build that's very, very good. You'll see it right here at the end of the video. And I also have a Titan build with the new Titan gauntlets out. So if you haven't seen any of those, make sure you click on them and go over there and give them a watch, because I'm sure you guys will enjoy them. If you do have any questions at all, leave them down in the comments. I'll get back to you. If you have any questions about mods or weapons or what you should be doing when and where, I'll help you out with that. Let me know. I hope you found this video helpful. I will see you guys all in the next one. Have a great rest of your day.